All right. I think I want to warm up on the bike for 5 minutes. I'll have my socks on. This is mini torture. I'll get Twitch open on my phone. Ooh. Just going to do 5 minutes of this. Quarter. That's annoying. Oh. 2 more minutes. Oh. Warming up, particularly my right shoulder. So I was meaning to do this yesterday. Instead, I just did some cardio. I have in my head that today I'm going to try to do is 100 pull-ups as fast as I can, time myself, and see how long it takes me. Where's my... It's hot in here already. Why is there no air on me? I got 3 fans running here. Right. Can't feel any air. All right. So I sort of want to get right into it. I'll get my phone open so I can get a clock on. This is going to suck. Maybe I'll do a set of 10, then wait 5 minutes. All right. So I'm going to wait a few minutes. And then I'm going to go right into it. So, we all know I can't count to 20. I always end up messing up my counts. So how am I going to make sure I actually hit 100 and I don't miscount? Maybe I will count to like 110, 120, and then just go back later and see how long it took me to do 100. I don't want to look at the timer like, yeah, I did it in 10 minutes. And then meanwhile, oh, you only did 92. Echelon, how's it going? Right now, I'm just preparing myself mentally and also waiting after my last set for a little challenge I'm going to set myself. 100 pull-ups as fast as I can. I'll time it, see how long it takes. How's the blizzard? Underwhelming. It wasn't as debilitating as we were led to believe, but we just didn't get as much snow as the weather forecasted. If you would have got the amount of snow we were expecting, it would have been bad, but all right. 3 minutes and I'm gonna just start doing pull-ups. I need a haircut. Well, I'm sure there's a crisis out there somewhere that I could. Nah, of course there is, but oh, I probably should have done this 2 hours ago. I started working out earlier, and after 10 p.m., I've been winding down for the night for maybe the last 2 months. And so now these late night workouts are, my body's already in getting ready for bed mode. All right, so 15 minutes I've been streaming. All I do is a warm up and then one set of pull-ups. I told myself I was going to give myself 5 minutes. I got 2 minutes left, and I'm already itching to just start doing some pull-ups. How are you doing tonight, Echelon? I can always count on you to come by and say hi. My right shoulder isn't feeling perfect. But, oh well. All right. I should collect my oxygen. I think I lowered the camera, right? So we can't see. So let's push this back a hair. Get it up a bit. So I'm going to, should I put a stopwatch or a timer? I want to know when the 5 minute mark is though, so hopefully I don't go past it too much. I want to see how many I do in 5 minutes, and then how long it takes me to do 100 pull-ups. All right. It's gonna suck. So just a quick 10. $15. 20. 20 in a minute. I'm on track for 105. No, 50 and 5. Wait. No, yeah, 105. Not gonna happen. 25. 25, less than a minute and a half. $30. I'll just do 33 in under 2 minutes. 1, 2. 33 pull-ups in 2 minutes. I'm gonna give myself another 20 seconds before I go again. Flush up my forearms. 4. 38. I just want to get back on even number. I'm at 40 in 3 minutes. $45 in 3 minutes and 30 seconds. 45 pull-ups in 3 minutes, 35 seconds. That was a waste of energy. $50 in 4 minutes, 10 seconds. I lost count. Crap. I think that's 55. 55 pull-ups in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. $57 in 5 minutes. Hasn't been 5 minutes yet, but all right, boom, 5 minutes. 57 in 5 minutes. Eight. 60. No. It's 9. Call that 60. 60 in 5.5 minutes. $63. I'm only good for 3 pull-ups at a time right now. $66. 2/3 of the way done. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm not going to make 10 minutes. Crap. $68. Oh. 70. Just after 7 minutes. I'm going to wait 20 seconds. I'm burning my time, but I'm giving up on making 10 minutes. So 3. $75 in under 8 minutes. 75 pull-ups. Oh. I don't even count. So 77. 78. $80 in under 9 minutes. Oh. 83. Ah. 85 in 9 minutes 30 seconds. 85, 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Six. 88. 88 in 10 minutes. Oh. 90. 92. My goal is 12 minutes. 95. 11 minutes, 95. 1 minute to do 5 more pull-ups. Should be 100 right here. Oh, 100 in 11 minutes and 40 seconds. That's another 10 just to make sure I do 100. Oh, so 102 and 112. So 12 minutes right there. We just had 12 minutes of doing pull-ups. Oh, my throat's killing me. Oh, that took a lot out of me. I pushed myself a little too hard at the end there. 102. I counted 106. It might be 105. Let's go with 105. Oh. One 108. Oh, 110. Under 14 minutes. 13 and a half minutes to 110. Hey, your time's still going? Oh. 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 was fun. My forearms, my lats. Oh. Oh. Now what do I do? I don't even have the music right now. There's an ad playing. Oh. All right, so I'm trying to think of. It's only been half an hour. I'm trying to think of what I want to do now. I'm thinking, am I up for weighted pull-ups today? I'm gonna do body weight rows. I'm definitely gonna do body weight rows. Weighted pull-ups, I don't know. Maybe dumbbell lat pullovers. I like. I would like. Okay, so at the very least, I'm gonna do body weight rows, dumbbell lat pullovers. I could do barbell row or dumbbell rows, and maybe weighted pull-ups later. But right now, I feel like I got wings. My arms are bouncing. I need at least 5 minutes before I hit any more pull-ups. But if that's the case, let's get this right out of the way. Rebar 9, how's it going? You just missed a 13.5-minute set. I did 100 pull-ups in under 12 minutes. And then because I know I can't count worth shit when it comes to once I get at those high numbers, I went up to counting 110 in under 14 minutes and 13.5 minutes. How are you doing this fine night? Yeah, you just missed the 100 pull-ups. Like less than 4 minutes ago. And then now I'm trying to plan what I want to do next. So next I think I'm going to do body weight rows. If my lats have recovered since then, I might do some weighted pull-ups, and then I'll finish with dumbbell lat pullovers. I like doing those. I haven't done them in a while. What happened here? How many pull-ups? I'm not sure. I put on a bit of weight really the last 2 weeks, but steadily like the last 2 months. I think I could do 30 pull-ups in one go. I'd be struggling, but I did 20 pull-ups, right? Like I did 10 pull-ups, took like a 5-second break, did another 10 pull-ups when I started my 100 pull-ups. And it didn't feel like I barely felt it, right? So 20 pull-ups in like one after the other, barely felt it. All right, let's do some. Let's. Oh, I can feel my lats. They're not recovering. Oh, I think I'm gonna schedule a haircut this next week. Oh. Oh. So tomorrow's Saturday. I'll be doing the aerobic workout again. This will be 5 weeks in a row. I've done this Saturday midday aerobics, followed by weights in the evening. 12:30 Pacific, which is 2:30 p.m. my time. You want 7 pull-ups? I can do that. I might not be able to make 7 right. Well, I'll make 7 right now. No problem. I can feel I got some oxygen back in my. Oh, my poor lats. Oh. Man, the first one I felt it. The first rep I did there felt like my 10, like a 10th rep. uh, if you saw that, I did 1, and then I just like whoa, just like what? Like I stopped. I did 1 and stopped. Like whoa, what's going on here? Okay, let's just do it. Okay, but that was fun. So even after doing 100 pull-ups, I can still get a set of 12 in. I could have got 13 or 14 if I wanted to strain my way up, but I didn't want to deal with that. So that last pull-ups that I did has me believing I may not be up for weighted pull-ups tonight. Oh. So rebar 9, do those pull-ups satisfy your criteria? Oh, I can definitely feel my lats right now. Normally these things I can just pull them out like nothing, but I'm already struggling. Oh, well, one thing that still blows my mind is just how big my armpits have gotten since I was a smaller man. Yeah, I brought it up before. How the first time I noticed is when I was a kid, all the guys in my class learned how to make farting noises with their armpits, right? And I think the last time I did it, like I was like 16, hadn't done it since I was 16, and then I'm like 20, 8 years old, 29 years old, and it just came up as like someone's doing it. I can do that too. Whoa, what's going on here? And I can't do it anymore. Like I'm sure I could if I actually relearned it, but it wasn't one of those things I felt the need to relearn. I was just more shocked that look how big my armpits have gotten without me realizing. All right, so I'm gonna do one more set of this. I think I'm gonna do one arm or not one arm pull-ups. I think I'm gonna do weighted pull-ups and then dumbbell lat pullovers. That's the plan. That's gonna be my workout today. All right, so now I get this out of here. Oh. All right, so let's get this guy back in frame. I'll get my belt. And how much weight do I think I'm up for right now? I think 50 pounds is going to be a lot. 50 pounds? 50-pound weighted pull-ups? Going once, going twice. I'm going to regret this, sold. All right, so. Was my back in frame there? No idea. All right. I think I'm just gonna have to get 50 pounds on my waist and see how it feels. I think that's what. Oh, it's cold. All right, this is gonna suck. What do you want? Like, I might struggle. I might struggle to do three. We'll see how it goes. I should weigh myself. After this set, I'm going to run off camera to weigh myself because I want to know how long it took me to do 100 pull-ups at uh, at what weight I was at. So this is a 50-pound dumbbell on my waist. Oh my God. Okay, I wasn't ready for that. This thing isn't centered up. Gotta get more of my hips. Okay. All right, so let's call that 5. There was a break in between, but 50-pound dumbbell. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 more sets of 4 weighted pull-ups. Then I'm gonna hop over to Dumbell Lat Pullovers. I don't have any dumbbells set up, but that can be fixed. Just give me a prop and I'm happy to go to town. See, I'm having a much better workout today than my last workout on Wednesday, my last stream on Wednesday. Like, I squatted up to 340 pounds on stream, but I was like tired and not like it didn't wake me up. Let's just say that. All right, next set. Where's my dumbbell? My bar, my plate. 50-pound weighted pull-ups. I should have done 25 instead. My hands are hurting already. All right, so one more set of those, and I'll move on. First time chatter, give me a second, and I'll come and say hi. It's been a fun stream so far. I started with a warm-up, then jumped right into 100 pull-ups in 12, just under 12 minutes. Kmart 2517. How's it going? Thanks for coming by. Oh, I'm feeling my wings today. I'm doing great. We're gym's, well, it's going on Easter, right? So, but the gym's been closed for a couple days now because we've had a severe blizzard warning. The blizzard itself was underwhelming. Didn't shut down the city as intense as everyone expected it to. So that just means I get to spend time with you guys here doing my workouts at home. Oh. Yeah, I got music playing in the background that my computer automatically filters out so that I don't have to worry about any copyrights, because can't go without my music. Music makes every workout better. So today my workout was a warm-up, 100 pull-ups, which I did 110 just because I can't count worth crap once I get past certain numbers, so I start losing count, and I've realized this only by looking back on my streams and realizing I just thought I did 20, I only did 19, right? So it's so I want to get a little bit of extra in just to make sure. I did 100, I guarantee that, and then I did body weight rows. Now I'm doing weighted pull-ups. Then I'm looking forward to the next exercise, which is going to be dumbbell lat pullovers. I can go pretty heavy in those. It's been a while since I've done them, so I'm excited to do them. At the gym, I've been going up to 120-pound dumbbell lat pullovers. So let's see how. Well, the last time I was at the gym and I did them, that's how heavy I went. So let's see how heavy I can go at home here. King Barrel, my workout's going great. Thank you for coming by. I got one more set of 50-pound weighted pull-ups to do, which I'm going to do right now. I did 100 plus pull-ups. Did some I just did body weight rows just to catch my breath, so I go back to some more of this, and now. Like I might only get a set of 4 in, but I'm going to aim for 5. We'll see how it goes. And as soon as I've done this, I'm just going to dip off camera for 1 second to weigh myself. I want to know how much I weigh. I bet I weigh 210 pounds right now. All right. That was fun. So now I have to set up a dumbbell, and I also want to weigh myself. Got some text here. Honestly, just clicked on the stream because you want to find out what you mean by, yeah. My computer filters out the music so that I can hear it, but you guys can't. Back pre-pandemic time, I used to do partner dancing several times a week. I started with swing dancing, which is like lots of kicks, jazz hands all the time, lots of like jumps, kicks. do stars, whatever you want to do. Then I got into blues, which is often basically slow dancing with spins and dips, and got into West Coast, which is probably my favorite dance now and a very stylish one. I got into the all the Latin dances, salsa, bachata, got into the ballroom dances, did a couple random dances, learned a couple random partner dances, like nightclub two-step, kazumba, but I got to the point where I can't hear music and not move my body anymore. But my biggest interest is leading, right? So having somebody leading everything that's going on. Yeah, I've really enjoyed my time streaming here. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna weigh myself, and I'll tell you how much I weigh. All right, so right now I weigh 203 pounds. That's what I weigh right this second. All right, so now that the pull-ups are done, let's put together a dumbbell, and I will use my trusty travel bench, and I am going to need to clean this up here. So how are you doing this fine night? Do you have a goal weight you're aiming for? Before I started streaming, let me pause my music for a sec so I can hear myself think. When I have my music on, you'll often hear me speak in staccato because I'm speaking where it makes sense to speak in the music, and I have to spend a little bit of extra time thinking before I speak. And I can speak staccato when I take the time to think about every word before I'm going to say it, so that I don't use ands or ums or likes as filler. But with music, it's just more so. I can't just go off a stream of consciousness and just talk a lot off the top of my head. But as for goal weight, I have typically been 230 pounds was the weight I've been training at from when I was 24 to when I was like my first. Like I'm turning 35 this year, and I started when I was 24, hit my peak fitness at 28, 225 pounds with an 8-pack. I got 6 abs, as you can see, another 2 that are buried beneath fat. That takes like I would train hard, but then every night I had a ritual where 50 minutes of abs, shower, go to bed. That was my and I got absolutely sick of ab workouts. I can't stomach them anymore. It's like when you get sick of eating the same food every day. I dread doing them, so I don't. I will do compound lifts to keep my core strong, as well as body weight exercises. But I'm lighter than I've been in a long time right now, except, so the pandemic hit in 2020. At first it didn't hit me very hard. I just brought all my weights outside, and I was training outside every day, and it was great, right? We hit us right in summer, brought all my weights outside, train outside every day. I was in great shape. And then like the first lockdown, I just shrugged it off. The second lockdown was in the middle of winter, and then I went from like 230 pounds down to 170 pounds in just a couple months. And I was just like, for the first time since I was 24, I had lost my motivation to work out. And then I came on Twitch in December, and I started. The first thing I did is I was working out while I was talking to people. And I'm like, because I just like I got to do something to entertain myself while I'm doing this. But even then, it didn't start that way. It started. I found that there were fitness streamers and other people doing things that got me motivated to move my body, right? Like these guys were motivating me to move my body, so I did. And I was there with my weights while I was watching people do their own training. And because for me, the gym has always been as much a social aspect of my life as anything else, and working at home was just never the same. Plus, it would get super hot. I'm a heat box. Like I turned my place into a sauna. I hate sweating, and so I dropped all that weight. And then finally, I'm like, you know what? I'm sure I could use this platform to keep myself, what's the word? To hold myself accountable to my workouts. And I did. My first month, I ended up doing 50 hours of workouts. And then I went right up to like 100. I went up to like 180 pounds right away. So like put on 10 pounds like right away. And then from 21, like the entire year of the entire year of 2021, I went from 185 to 190 pounds. And then November, I started doing 2 leg workouts a week, every Wednesday and every Sunday. And from then I started putting on more weight. So since November, like it didn't happen right at the start, but with my leg workouts and then having like just eating more, I've gone up to about 205 pounds. And like right now, my primary focus is on my legs. I have good back workouts. I have good chest workouts. When I'm there, everything just works out. When I go to the gym, it's like I don't want to go sometimes, but I just show up, and once I'm there, everything else just falls into place. But I haven't skipped a leg workout since November, and I'm very proud of that. I've been seeing steady progress, nothing like superhuman, but steady progress, that like reasonable steady progress that has me excited to see how far I can go in the next 6 months. And then once I start to plateau there, then I'm going to lean out a little bit. I might get down to like 190 and then stay there again and see what that looks like on me now. Can I flex my legs? I don't know if I... Like one thing with my camera, I have another camera that shows me a little bit more accurately than what I well, it shows me a little bit more accurately than this camera, but my other camera would go blurry often. This camera has settings in it that actually blends the colors together, so it's actually a little bit harder to see my definitions, just because the camera sees changing colors and it tries to almost blend them into one color. Let's see if I can. Anyways, I want to put together a dumbbell, and I'm just going to put together a 50-pound dumbbell to start, and I'm going to very rapidly increase the weight. I don't want to cool down too much right now. But thanks for giving me a chance to chatter. So when I started doing these workouts here, this exercise, I didn't even know what it was called. I called it the Schwarzenegger because he's the guy that made it popular. But Dumbell Lat Pullovers. At my end and frame. Oh. I can probably push this a good deal that way. And then the setup, roll my leg, shuffle my hips off, I got with these dumbbells. I've been doing it at the gym. I don't have to worry about this, but I don't want to end up sticking myself with these. Oh. So 55-pound, just to warm up. And now I'm regretting not having my music on. Let's turn that back on after this set. You should put you. Yeah, you're one step ahead of me. Yeah, so one thing I didn't bring up though, 2018, I herniated my disc and I tore my glute. And I could not train my legs until the beginning of 2020. Like I couldn't pick up like 50 pounds off the ground until the beginning of 2020. And even like I was still training my legs a little bit, but I like at the start, 2018, my legs and my ass just shriveled right up. I lost a lot of weight, and then all I could do was pulling exercises. So that's all I did. And I would go on the bike, and just the having the weight of my leg drop the pedal down was as much exertion as I could do, and it wasn't easy. Like, and now it's like I go on there, I turn the weight up, and it's like oh man, I need some resistance to hold me back, but 2018, I had really nice legs. My goal back then was to be a back with legs. That's all I cared about, and I lost my leg definition. I lost my ass, and then 2020 I could start training my legs again, and I made huge improvements. Like I'm talking not being able to pick up 50 pounds off the ground to by the end of the before second lockdown hit, I was deadlifting over 500 pounds, and my legs became trunks, but they weren't shaped the way I wanted them to be. And they're still not. It's going to be it's going to be a long game, right? So it's like I'm thinking I need another 8 months to a year before I start to I'm already starting to see that I'm going in the right direction, but it's going to take time. And my legs are strong right now. They're just not shaped like how they used to be. All right, so what I got here, I got 55 plus 35. So I went right up to 90 pounds. Sure. That's maybe too big of a jump. 90 pounds? Okay, you know what? Whatever. I'll do my first set at 90 pounds, and then I might stay here for a while just to really. Well, I'm trying to remember which way do I want to put it on me. Yeah, I think this is how I want it, because this section here is going to come up on my chest. Ugh. Let's hope I'm in frame. This thing beep on me. It's a 90-pound dumbbell. I just gotta watch that I don't stick myself with the threaded ends off, and you start to see little marks on my chest from those. Feels good. I might go up to 120 pounds today. We'll see. 120 pounds might be pushing it, but I'm gonna do another set of this because I went right from 50 to 90. That was a bigger jump than I was intending. I just was preoccupied. Yeah, this exercise is good for building strength. Not enough like straight arm exercises in most people's repertoire. All right, so I'm gonna do another set at 90. Then I'm gonna add 25 pounds. So get up to 115. And then I will, I don't know if I'll have room to add 10. I might have to take off a 25 and put on a 35, which would put me at 225 pounds, which might be too much. All right, next set. Make sure I don't miss my seat. I forgot to check between sets if I was actually in frame. For this, it's important to make sure that your head is supported, or you'll end up straining your neck. All right, let's add 25 pounds. I'm having fun now. See, I've had fun this whole workout. This was, I got good company. I was got myself, pushed myself a little bit. Right now, like I'll listen to anything. Right now I have it on a random Spotify playlist by some of the West Coast swing DJs that I know of. So West Coast swing partner dancing, it's like pop, contemporary blues, and I have it on a random playlist that's like 100 songs, just shuffles through them. I never know what I'm going to get next. I'm not picky when it comes to music. Even like jazz, right? I started with swing dancing, which is basically jazz music. You get that dun 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 dun, and it it always uplifts me, right? I go like when I used to go swing dancing, didn't matter what my mood was, I'd go and I'd be having a good time all the time. But it's also very single faceted in that my first blues workshop I ever took blew my mind. I took a blues dance workshop, and one of the exercises we did is okay, so what type of emotion does this song make you feel? Now you're going to listen to the song. Now pick an emotion and dance to that emotion. And then we're going to have you and your partner are going to pick the same emotion and dance to it. You and your partner are going to pick different emotions and you're going to dance to it. You and your partner are going to pick your own emotions and dance to it, but not tell each other. And then the other person's going to guess after. And so suddenly I went from swing dance, where it's like happy all the time, to like something that's very intense, but without having to be like moving your body so much, but you're like small movements and like adrenaline and just like your heart's beating, but you're just like I remember that weekend we went to a blues bar where they played live blues music, and I was dancing with one woman, and it was just like after we had the dance, I just had to sit down and ground myself because my heart was just beating a million. And meanwhile, it was it was almost like a play between us, where like an actual I don't know. It was like where the scenario would be that like I'm a master, like I was a massive guy who's like had like needs, and she was like toying with them at the same, and there was some play around there, and it was to the point where after it was done, I'm just like, okay, feet on the feet, flat on the floor, hands on the knees, grounding myself, just. All right, so I got a 115-pound dumbbell right here. I'm gonna give myself another 30 seconds. I'm gonna do my next set. I'm from smack dab in the middle of Canada. I've been extremely limiting who I let's just say, breathe on me since the pandemic started. So my circle's gotten very small. They've opened up several of the partner dancing scenes in Winnipeg, but I have abstained from going. I have done some streams on Twitch where I've brought in a follow and we danced for a couple hours. The first time I did it didn't turn out very well. I had no chat control, and her and I just danced for like 2 hours, and then afterward, and then let's just say the chat was very mean, and afterwards she wanted to see the stream, right? Like hey, let's go back and look at it, and I'm like, and I started watching it, I'm like, started seeing all the comments, and I'll be like, okay, it's not going to work out right now. I'll download it, I'll save it, and I'll send it to you. Let's just put that, because I can do that without putting the chat on there. So that was a wash. And then I tried it a little while later, and it turned out pretty well. I may or may not have some highlights on Twitch. The VODs, Twitch ends up muting them, so. And that's a big reason too, because I've been saving my VODs and video on demand, like just Twitch automatically saves my videos, and I'd rather them not be muted, which is why I have my music filtered out on my computer. All right, so next set, Canada. All right, so Reggie, I want the 35-pound plate to be up. And this is, I also want to make sure I'm on. Okay, good enough. All right, I'm just going to do it. Okay. I want to make sure the threads are on so I don't drop a plate on my face. Okay. That wasn't pretty. Wasn't easy either. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, for me, my streams have been primarily for myself in that I just want to enjoy my home workouts again, and I'm very happy to have people to talk to, share my fitness experience as and one thing I didn't expect, but I really enjoy having a few regulars here that pop in and get to learn about other people all over the world, Australia. And then I've tried out a few gaming streams. Not my typical content. Never really got much of a viewer base, but what I did get, which I value a lot, is there were people that I brought into fitness streaming, and I was able to give them direction on questions that they asked, and then they were sharing with me their progress, and I was very happy to hear about their progress over the months. I don't know how often you'll be able to catch these streams since we have, yeah. I do. I've never told anyone about it though, but somehow the algorithm actually shows them to people. I don't know how, but I definitely have a lot bigger viewer base there than I do here. But my YouTube is for like myself. I want to be able to see progress over like 6 months later. I want to be able to see progress a year later. I want to be able to see week by week, even though I'm not streaming week by week anymore. But the Twitch only keeps the videos saved for 2 weeks. So before the videos are removed from Twitch, I save them and I just dump them. All right, so I'm gonna do one more set of those. That was tough. 115 pounds. I'm not gonna jump up anymore. Another 10 pounds is gonna be the end of me. I couldn't even do a set of 10 there. I only got a set of 8. All right, let's stand up. Whoops, that's not good. Yeah, this thing actually helps. I can do muscle ups, and muscle ups are a lot of straight armed strength as well. So maybe that ties in, but yeah, it's like holding a relatively small person, like laying on your back and holding a relatively small person here. Yeah, so what was funny is when I first started partner dancing, I had dreams of grandeur where I was watching videos where they're throwing women up in the air and doing all these crazy aerials, and I had in my mind that like this is just it's inevitable that this is going to be happening, so I better train for it. And I grabbed a sandbag, right? So like 100+ pound sandbag. I'm just grabbing that, throwing it in the air, spinning it, and doing all this stuff with it. And thinking to myself, yeah, I'm good at this. I got this. Well, you know what? People are a lot more fragile than a sandbag. If you're going to put your hands on somebody to pick them up with just two hands, depending on where, if you put your hands in the wrong place, you can essentially turn them into toothpaste, right? Everything's shooting out through one end where you just, right? So that was an experience, but that was a bad idea too. I had a lot of women who were very patient with me, and they put it nicely how horrified they were with some of my ideas on. But you want to pick somebody up, and in partner dancing, it's actually a partnership where both people do things that allow the trick to take place. And it's less strength, almost all technique. A couple years ago, I joined a circus group, and that, for myself, I was the base, 230 pounds of just, like, I could just push. I was holding guys above my head, hand to hand, like one arm, just holding them up there, and it was like I can stabilize my arm. Like it's pretty, like it can take a lot of force to move it. Like it's my hands don't shake. All right, so next set, I've been blessed with a lot of really memorable experiences in the last decade since I started trying to be the best me that I could be, picking up different pastimes, learning to dance, becoming a little social butterfly. But the last 2 years have been tough, but definitely a lot tougher on other people than myself, right? Because I'm still surviving. But all right, so maybe this is too low. Let's raise it a little bit. Well, when I started partner dancing, I was as terrible as you can imagine someone being. And I had no rhythm, but what I did have is a lot of people that were very patient with me and were counting on me to blossom and be like a pillar of the community in the future. Where I started off, I learned one move that I had one move. I just did one move for dance after, like for the entire dance, every dance, all night. Then I had two moves, so that I did two moves, dance after dance, night after night, and like I wasn't even on beat. I was like it was, but dancing with 40 women a week, like you're going to improve. And as a lead, the progression is slower at the start compared to a follow. Because like if I have, like all I need is the right connection with somebody, and I can get them to do whatever I want. Like as long as I have the imagination for it, I can get them get them to do anything because I'm leading it, and it's just they're natural. Like I know where their center of weight is. I know what foot they're on. I know like their mass transfers. I know where their hips are. And so like they don't need to know what's going on. They just have to try to find the connection, and everything else will work. Whereas as a lead, you're thinking, okay, the music, what's the beat? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're thinking, okay, like what's the basic? Okay, so basic. Okay, now what? Now I'm gonna do a move. Okay, so how do I do the move? What like what's my partner do? Okay, so it's this foot, this foot, this foot. And you're thinking about the moves while you still got the music on. And meanwhile, you're connected to somebody, and time is just moving without you. Like moving on. And so, like off the bat, the follows tend to get to like maybe like a 60-70% level, like really quickly. And then it takes, and then it'll take years to get to like 80-90%. Whereas like the guys, tends to be slow, but then it picks up. All right, next set. I'm fatting, not lifting. This might be my last set. We'll see how this goes. I'm feeling pretty good about my workout today. Catch my breath. Oh, 115-pound dumbbell. This is what that looks like. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, I'm done. Oh, pulling my hair out. With this thing here, you're in a compromised position. If something goes wrong, abandon. Don't force it. That's I didn't want to grind through my joints to get that weight up. Like, if I would have got the weight up, I could have went for another one. But when you're in a compromised position, nothing wrong with aborting. All right, so I'm going to see who's on right now. Repeat. So King Barrel, and then there's another new one here, Kmart2517. I like to repeat names so I remember them. King Barrel and Kmart2517. Yeah, see, as far as I know, I haven't gotten a new follow in 5 months, but I've had people tell me that they've followed, but it hasn't been updating on my screen. So I think my thing is glitched. So if anyone follows and I just don't mention it, sorry about that. But maybe I just haven't gotten a follow in 5 months. That's fine too. I've been neglecting my streams. Oh, but one thing I was actually surprised to find is how tight-knit the health and fitness community is on Twitch, where people just motivating each other, sharing the love. I don't see any, but okay, so I have one person on. She's not a fitness streamer, but I started to follow her because she, on her stream, she was doing like not dancing, but she was discussing dancing. She's she's done a lot of dancing in her life. It's just health problems hit and she's no longer able to continue doing it. So I'm going to send you guys her way. Thank you for coming out with me today. It was a pleasure. I started this workout with 100 pull-ups in 10 minutes. That was my start. I warmed up and then just right out the gate. Let's see how fast I can do 100 pull-ups. And I did 100 pull-ups in 12 minutes, and then I did 110 in 13 and a half minutes, just in case I miscounted any. Oh yeah. I shut my music off. Maybe that's why I failed that last set. I just didn't have my music on it. I didn't get the. No, that's excuses. But it was a good night, and I'm gonna start winding it down. Have a protein shake. Those things always dry my mouth out, so I gotta wait like half an hour and then just drink a bunch of water. Maybe have something light to eat just to. But thank you for coming out. Join me on my journey to improve myself one day at a time. And here's the raid here. It was fun. I definitely got to do more of these. All right. Thank you for all coming out, and have a great night.